little bit of a different video today, guys. I don't know if you're aware, but there is a lot of conflict going on right now in the Middle East. And pretty much no unbiased news source is coming out of US media outlets. In fact, not only are our sources giving us misinformation, but there's actually a steady flow of deliberate lying and hypocrisy coming from the seats of our politicians and governing agencies. So the purpose of this video, guys, is I just want to present you some facts from what has been happening in Gaza, especially since October 7th of last year. 90% of Palestinians in Gaza have been displaced from their homes since October 7th, according to the Palestinian Ministry of Health. The death toll for Palestinians has surpassed 40,000, 16,500 of which are children. This is of August 21st, 2024. There are over 95,000 currently wounded and over 11,000 missing. Over 96% of the current population is facing acute food insecurity, with 2.15 million facing crisis levels of hunger or worse, according to the World Food Programme. My question for all of us is, why do we keep being fed this headline, and I know you've seen it, that Gaza is the aggressor, that Israel has a right to defend itself, when it's not even close? It's like, dude, the media told us that, oh, Hamas is out there beheading babies. That ended up being bullshit. That they're raping citizens. That ended up being bullshit. In fact, not only are these accusations bullshit, but Israel was caught last week, dude, gang raping prisoners in a concentration camp. Not only are these atrocities happening in real time, but it's like we're being told to believe quite literally the opposite. I'm sure many of you guys know, it's like, man, October 7th, 2023 was not the start of all this. In 2024, Israel wiped out 2,200 Palestinians, right? There's been 15 wars since 1948. Israel has overwhelmingly been the aggressor every single time. And the scary thing is, it's like, guys, they're going to continue to do this. The Talmud, Israel's Bible, basically, the justice system is so fucked that they basically treat non-Jews as cattle, as literal cows. But when you have leaders, dude, like Netanyahu, who have been labeled as the most far right-wing conservative leader in the nation's history, then it's like, what do you expect? And here we are in America, absolutely cucked out of our minds, dude, for Israel. Not only are we cucked out of our minds for Israel, that we support, what they're doing, but we're actively funding what they're doing. What was it, like Biden 2 months ago just sent like $1 billion to Israel, to their military, right? And guys, if you don't believe what I'm saying, I encourage you, hop on Twitter, just type in Gaza bombing or Palestine, literally any word. If you can stomach it, man, just watch a handful of these videos just so you can begin to understand a glimpse of the reality of hell that so many Palestinians are living in. It's like, man, even if you survive, let's say you lose your entire family in a bombing, even if you survive somehow, you still have to face the reality of infection, of disease from your injuries, right? Much less water, food, adequate housing and shelter. It's like they not only are lacking the proper medical attention that they need, but it's like, dude, they're lacking the necessities for survival, man. Not to mention the psychological trauma of seeing your dad's head blown off or your daughter's arm ripped off from, seeing her Sunday school bombed, dude. It's like, we don't consider that. Like, dude, they're experiencing nearly every level of hardship, psychologically, physically, mentally, emotionally, that the human body is capable of experiencing, man. Honestly, it's like, I don't even think injustice is the right word here. It's beyond words. It really is beyond words. My prayer is that we wake the fuck up and realize that the agenda is controlled. The media is controlled. This system of elites wants us complicit with their agenda. And unless you or I develop the ability to challenge information and to think critically for ourselves, then we're going to spend the rest of our lives, man, always being told what to believe, always being told what to do, what to say, what not to say, right? You know, as much as this video serves as an attempt to cast a light on an issue much greater than myself, I also hope that it serves as maybe just a wake-up call to you personally, or, you know, to those who are perhaps oblivious to what is actually happening over there. So anyways, guys, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.